as well, isn't it?
That's the one. As far as we're concerned, it is do or die.
That's what I like. High stakes,
Simple.
clear stakes, airport or playoffs yet again for our final game of group stage
Group D. Group D. Group D, but we're almost bloody done.
Let's get into it then. A
Right
flashbang towards middle will yield a couple of kills for G2. Looking like a very comfortable pistol here on the CT side of Inferno. Bear in mind, it's their opponent's pick. And now it's going to be a rough start here, trying to recover a 5-on-3 deficit with no damage inflicted whatsoever. Hunter's got the Julies and Kevlar, and now it's just a matter of time. They can just trade out kills, play safe, stack the bomb sites, enable the crossfires, and they should be absolutely fine here.
The GamerLegion, yeah, they may say, oh, the sickness won't have any effect on it. And ultimately, they don't want an
You've got to believe it,
excuse,
haven't you?
right? They don't want an excuse.
Even having the mask on his face, I feel uncomfortable looking at it.
Yeah.
Unless he's got like a big zit or something.
Maybe.
No.
I guess that could also be an option, I guess, if you really don't want to show it off.
But it's like...
But he famously has lovely skin, Chad. I don't think he
true,
has.
you're right.
What I was going to say was, if they win it with that caveat, that's just all the more credit.
And as we know, it only takes 24 hours to get better, right, Hugo?
It worked for me, Chad.
Same for me, actually. I think I had a bit of the 24-hour situation going on.
Well, you gotta have that strong immune system. Lots of orange juice. Some.
Other juices are available.
Yeah.
Ginger shots are not bad either.
Well, if we can get a bomb plant here, boys, that's probably
I
the
don't
top
think they're
end.
getting the bomb plant, Henry.
It's a massive if. I appreciate that. Snacks. What we'll do, if this play goes down, the bomb plant is on the cards.
Oh, Henry, they've trapped him. Do they want
This plant. Yeah, they did. That's all they care about. Chad, they've done it.
Locked in.
They kind of gave that one away, didn't they?
Yeah, that's actually a bit of a nightmare. They could still lose this, boys. They could still lose it.
G2 and a 5v2. What could go wrong? Post-plant positions taken up. Rez trying to tap away will whiff. And Tauson, it's a process of elimination, and they will eliminate him back at the bomb site.
Oh.
The tap is quick. He's got 2 more on his screen, and they haven't tapped that bomb yet. He is under no pressure. No worry. Tauson waits. They get closer. They go to get
You wouldn't, would you?
taps.
You wouldn't do this.
2v5 this.
Holy shit.
The time. Running out of the time. I don't know.
He's got
It's going to be close.
No,
I don't think he has.
It's going to be real close.
I think GamerLegion just 2v5 on the pistol round.
It's getting close. Oh my God!
I can't actually believe it.
G2!
It's a classic G2 round to kick things off. The most calamity you're ever going to see in a Counter-Strike server. This team can deliver it every single time.
You're always entertained, aren't you?
They played it too
the
safe
wrong
initially.
reasons.
Instead of just trading out kills and denying the plant, they tried to play it super safe and giving them that time.
I don't understand why. I guess they're worried about Banana. Mavs have to worry about Banana a bit, right? But they
Gang, gang.
What an absolute shit show.
well, they're used to this at this point, aren't they? They know that, hey, we...
Yeah, but how can he keep taking these hits, Chad, and keep getting back up?
I don't know, that was Rocky's motto.
Oh my God, they might have to pull this one back. Is there a chance? Can the MP9 shine bright? Rez, Tauson shutting them down. This force by falling flat. A 4-on-2, this time in favor of GamerLegion. I am thunderstruck, Hugo. You know I don't use that word lightly.
That is a strong word. I'm not shocked in the slightest.
I guess you're right. Like, at this
It's
point,
Inferno.
like getting the content round in that early, though.
True. Kind of an important round to troll for content, but
Chat's loving
Hold
it.
up, the flash is here over towards B. Keeping that bit going from the other side.
flash.
All
Oh,
right.
we've got 2 flashes here.
The flash has the flash.
2 flashes. And one of the flashes has a
They
flash.
stacked the correct side, so the flash might be able to do something here with the 5-7.
All about the flash here for Snacks. Snacks flashing the scout back in.
Here comes the flash.
Flashes out as the flash flashes one more flash.
Go in with this.
There's the flash.
Yeah, flash with 1.
Oh!
Flash with 2.
Look how low.
And they run away.
The flash can do this.
Why wouldn't they go back originally?
Run like the wind, flash.
Run like the flash.
He can win this.
Flash your way over there,
He
flash.
actually has some say in this. He's going to be there on time as well. All it takes is a player out of position, a stray bullet, a spam on the 5-7. This could be that moment.
Oh, Snacks.
Dude, he's actually going to win this.
Sneaking in. Snacks Wonderland in this A site, but no.
Damn.
Not even close.
God.
Not close at
Where
all.
was the worry?
Well, this has set the tone.
It's going to be
Go on. What's it going to be? Go on, say
going to
it.
be
Say the line. Say the line,
It's going to be
Hugo.
a big fight.
Yeah, there we go.
Between
Say the
GamerLegion
line.
and G2.
The long
Already
night.
Quite a clash down middle, down Banana in the B bomb site.
Holy.
They're investing a little amount here. Not a lot, but a little. And a little goes a long way in the right hands.
Grenades.
Man, G2. Must be tough being a fan. Every single advantage given away. It looks like they're playing it by the book, but then the book gets thrown out the window.
Leave the book, Henry.
Leave the book alone.
They're from a time where it feels like the book wasn't even written yet.
Yeah. God.
Never a dull moment when G2 are in the server.
5-on-3.
Yeah,
You
and
said they couldn't even get a plant done. They ended up winning the bloody round.
Nico brought some of those moments to Falcons, as we just saw in the last series.
It's true. Very true.
Truing.
Well, it's one man and a dream. His name is Malbs, just a small boy from Guatemala. He wanted to play on the top-tier Counter-Strike scene. He wanted to wear a jersey just like the G2 one.
He came to Pro League. He shut them down. He let them know what he was made of. And now he has the opportunity to shine bright. The dual elites have to get the job done. He needs multiple kills. He can't find a damn thing. And that indeed is round. Maybe a boost. Maybe some sort of play can be present a kill, but at this stage you just be feeding GamerLegion. 3-0.
Maybe try and get some exits here as they trundle down Banana. There's a UMP to deal with in the hands of Mr. ZTR.
Trundle. I like that. It's a good word.
Trundling along.
Trundle down.
Oh, okay.
Trundle stilt skin.
Not bad.
Everything hits.
That's all I did.
Henry laughed, so you got something out of it.
Yeah, it's like a 5 out of 10 the judges will give it. Like it counted.
Yeah, I'll take that. A B tier.
Oh, well,
Run, that's a bomb, yeah.
PR's been impressive for me. This kid's mechanic,
Yeah, he's
a thing of beauty.
Losing a player like Flamus, you thought, okay, no one's able to replicate the skill and aggression he brought in, but he has been fantastic. You're right. He's at 17 as well?
Yeah.
Yep.
Unreal.
See, Taz just put down a note there. I think he said, don't lose 2v5 pistol.
Ooh, that's a good note, actually.
So
Don't try not to do that.
Yeah.
That might happen in the VOD review.
Actually
I might
good
talk about that in
advice,
the VOD review, yeah.
JLA, question mark? We have fun up here.
We do like to have
Just
fun.
a couple of fun guys.
These two probably not having fun, but this is where the fun can begin.
Galil's going to be potent here with no helmets in play. Bit of a bonus round, but
Missed the banana smoke.
the T-side one?
The CTs.
Oh.
Why is JRaz or MC not shown it yet?
Oh, that is quite
Guys,
the miss.
can you be quicker? Like, if I'm beating you to it, like, what are you doing, Jay? I know it's been a long 2 weeks, but come on, man.
Oh,
That's more like it. Give him a third. Give him a fourth.
give him them all.
Don't lose this round, though, boys, for God's sake.
No,
I don't even
Why are
want
you
to see
setting
it.
that up, Henry?
I don't even want to see it.
That's not going to happen.
How
That
could
would
it
be
happen,
funny.
Henry? How?
I don't think it can. I can't even work out a way they could give this one
This
over.
is like actually unlosable, but I'm not being ironic. It's not a bit like usually. It's like this is unlosable. They've got 4A. They've got a crossfire on the long side.
All it takes is one
They've got Snacks and the
inquisitive
Hunter, the
CT.
unstoppable duo of G2.
And now you are being
Now I'm being a
sarcastic
bit
there, I think.
facetious, but it is fine. It's not a worry.
Unstoppable.
Unless.
Let's have a look.
Unless.
ZTR,
This is
quite
Snap.
handy with the AK-47.
Flicks into the...
Pulls an aid. Not ready for the GOAT setup.
But what about PR?
He's pretty good, actually. I'll give him that.
His job just to cause a dent here in the finances.
See ya.
He's going to get a 1v1 against
Oh,
Malbs.
now he knows he's got that beast.
Nice little
Hold on, we
smoke.
saw that before. They did it on the pistol.
But don't
The
that's
best smoke,
terrible
actually.
smoke.
Actually kind of helps him out.
Kind of clear it just in case, but it's all about getting
There's
with
no way.
flashes.
Unless.
Oh, yeah,
There it is.
Good dodge for Malbs. Dodges, turns back, turns it around for G2. Even the most simple rounds getting a little bit scary there. Inferno does lend itself to that, right?
Scary rounds.
No, just being able to like 2v5 and make the right move and find the weaker bomb site.
Oh,
Two
sure.
entries, use your block, and you know the other team just stuck having to retake, can get isolated. You've got to really min-max on this map on CT.
Well, there's another buy afforded for GamerLegion, Henry.
Here it is. It's not the best spy, no one's saying that, but it's certainly serviceable. CT smoke does land this time, I can confirm. Down towards T steps. Maybe a silent boost here, courtesy of Rez. Up we go.
Full banana.
It's the late control being taken, and it will be given.
Right. Where did that smoke go? I thought they did a deeper one, but no.
So that's a brave way for Malbs to get all the way down to Broom.
Still got 3 smokes, a lot of flashes, a few HEs to pop them open.
The bomb over towards apartments is quite telling of the finish, isn't it?
We do like an apt pop around here.
And it is Mr. Heavy God over towards Pit. I don't know why I'm calling everybody Mr. I guess it's taller than little guy.
A lot of respect.
Heavy God.
Thoughts on Heavy God, Jack? Henry's not convinced. I've seen some pop-off games. Henry
I was about to say. Yeah, I think he's looked pretty average.
All right, we'll watch this. Check this one out. Try this one on for size.
All right.
How about these apples?
Yep, pretty average.
Yeah, again.
You would have liked 2 there, wouldn't you?
Yeah, for real. I think that's it. That's probably the round.
Can you sell the Heavy God to us, chat? Can you?
I think about
what have you made?
3 months you could. Not anymore. I don't know. Since he joined G2, like Cloud9, I didn't think was that impressive. I thought he was great in OG, but
yeah,
Cloud9 did nothing. Not his fault, I would say. But since he joined G2, which is a bit of a dumpster fire, I don't know. It hasn't looked great.
I guess overall, it's not great, right? So if we're putting Heavy God as an individual under the microscope, I guess we could give him the same leeway as what we gave Malbs in the beginning.
Sure.
But in terms of what we've seen Heavy God able to accomplish on those lower teams, he was very good with multi-kills, I thought. He's definitely got some aim to him. I know that is funny considering the display that we just saw there.
Yeah. That was awkward. You saw Monacy's reaction there. Sorry, do you want?
No. I just think if you had the base of Monacy, Heavy God, and Malbs, it's a strong base.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I think...
Need more?
Well, What is this season about? What is every Counter-Strike season now with the major at the end about? It's about the major.
VRS to go to the major.
Exactly. So your first goal is making sure that if you're a European team, which G2 are, that you are top 10 in the VRS, which I know I said before didn't matter, but I didn't want to go for a whole long-winded explanation of how it all operates. 6 teams from Europe will be straight through to stage 3 of the major. The major now is 32 teams. There will be essentially 4 stages, 3 of them being Swiss, and the final stage being stage 4, aka the playoffs, which will be 8 teams. So if you get to stage 3, and you're one of the top 6 highest rated European teams on VRS as of April 7th, that's where you want to be.
Okay.
That's the position you want. If you're in the next 4 European teams, so from 7 to 10, you'll be in stage 2, just means an extra week over there in Austin, an extra Swiss stage, so plenty more games if you want to lift that major trophy. But that's what you're working towards if you're G2. Now, early on, doesn't look great, does it?
No. Going out before the playoffs wouldn't be what they're looking for.
But imagine if G2 do win this game. Listen to how stacked the names sound in the top 8. Spirit, Vitality, Mouse, Na'Vi, Liquid, Mongols, Eternal Fire, G2.
It's a great line.
That's juicy.
The group stages have worked perfectly, if that's what we get.
Who's the highest seed that we missed?
FaZe, but they didn't come.
Are at this event. Who would be the next best team?
Falcons.
Is it like Falcons? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Or a Furia right behind, maybe.
Sorry to everyone in Twitch chat. I just put to sleep with that slight VRS deviation.
I knew we'd get it out of you eventually.
Yeah, but we'll bring back the fun bunch.
Format talk is here. 4-1 lead for GamerLegion. They've got the banana control.
They're going to bankrupt them here with this B execute. I know there's 3 on the site.
Looking like a full exec.
Oh, the flash is back with the flash. Can the flash land the flash?
Is Snacks the flash now?
Yeah,
Snacks is not the flash.
All right, just to clarify. Oh, that was a chance, ETA. You wouldn't
There's
get
the
any like
flash.
that. Flashes go over. Who will strike first blood? It's going to be Tauson. Malbs gives his position up towards first. Oranges can't hold on.
They don't know about the third.
Hunter now.
Not usually here. Surprising them. Dropping the bomb.
Oh, no
Okay.
slam.
Beautiful work.
Lovely. He didn't suspect a third player at the back there. Snacks and Hunter working together in tandem. Hunter delivers the goods. Heavy God's feeling it.
Yeah, I like the energy. Need it right now.
All right.
Trying to inject something here for G2 with a little bait setup.
They'll give you that one. What type of buy can GamerLegion put together? I can see an AK-47 for Tauson. Has head armor. There's an AK also for Slend. You feel that Hunter should be dead here. That should be a Slend kill every day of the week, but Hunter able to scoop them up.
That's a huge round.
That's why you gotta check under your bed, Henry.
Yes, could be anything under that.
Snakes.
Monsters, robbers,
Spiders,
especially, cockroaches,
hunters,
Corpses.
Furbies,
chibi weebies,
gremlins,
Harry,
glorps. If you had a glorp under your bed, you'd be happy, if anything. Friendly visitor from outer space.
What do glorps eat?
Spinach, primarily. That's how they get their green hue.
Ah. Trump does that with carrots.
Yep, it's true. Sounds like that. Political reference there for the viewers at home. Hope you enjoyed that. More of that to come.
Oh, that's dirty. How did he even see
It's fine.
it?
Snacks is picking up the pieces.
that
I would have
smoke.
fallen back off that one.
Yeah.
He's making it work.
Not bad.
Making it work nicely.
All right, Triple B looking like the remedy here for G2.
Anyway, I call that one the snack attack.
Yeah.
I like that. The snack
Comes
attack.
in a little box, has your cheese, has your biscuits.
Everything you need, really.
Build your
Biscuits,
own.
cheese, ham.
Your orange juice to make you feel better.
Yeah, of course. Your ginger shot, because other juices are available.
Is it ginger shot of juice? The juice of ginger?
It's yeah, good point. It's got some vitamin C in it, surely.
I think it does. I think it raises your testosterone as well.
Really?
Which, from what I hear, Hugo, you need some, according to Scrawny.
Oh, that's those are the rules.
I didn't approve of that joke, by
bit,
the way.
good bit.
Didn't
I would like
it.
to see Scrawny versus Hugo
Yeah.
in a wrestling match.
I'd win.
Pro wrestling or amateur wrestling?
Amateur wrestling.
Okay.
Not WWE.
Yeah, okay. I just wanted to clarify. Bit of spandex out there, perhaps.
If you want me in spandex, all you had to do
Is arrange a wrestling
match.
match.
actually.
Henry and I'll commentate it for you.
True, we can commentate things.
You're kind of like the Joe Rogan of esports, Chad.
Esports wrestling.
In a way, Rush, will you? Would you be our Jamie? Would you happily referee the bout between Hugo B. Byron and?
Yeah, sure. Is that what
Scrawny?
Jamie does as an actual referee?
No, but in my
You
world,
might get caught in the crossfire rush. You know, if fists are flying, tensions are high. I might
wrestling,
actually,
not boxing.
I might get an elbow in your face.
Is this like WWE style or what?
no.
been
It's
over
like
that, Rush.
American. It's like American high school wrestling.
Ah, okay.
Olympic
I
wrestling.
think it has a. Yeah, that's probably a better.
I'd like some chairs or something, you know?
No. Or Hugo, would you prefer a boxing match?
I don't really.
Could you take Scrawny in a boxing match?
Which one? I don't know.
Scrawny's a
I don't know
commentator from
I
Canada.
obviously understand what boxing wrestling is, but I don't really know the intricacies enough to.
So
know
wrestling,
which
you
one.
can't
I'd
punch him in the face.
What would I be better at? I have no idea.
I could
Probably
see
wrestling.
Hugo as like an old timey like boxer, you know, giving it a couple of these ones.
Victorian style, like
I
that
think
big
I could give
mustache.
a big punch, maybe.
I reckon he might have the reach over Scrawny though.
Oh, these hands would come from.
Scrawny,
true.
though, he wouldn't give up. He wouldn't go down.
Oh,
without
for
a-
sure.
He would make sure he's at his dying breath.
Pride holds him up in that situation.
I think
he wouldn't want to lose.
a boxing match could have higher highs,
Yeah,
but a wrestling match, I feel, would get more personal.
Yeah, I think.
true. You'd have more time to kind of whisper stuff in each other's ear.
Oh, is that what you do?
Yeah, that's what wrestlers do.
Yeah. Pin him down, say, "Got you now, little guy."
Just throw on you. Just you wait.
Okay.
Until the next cut of
All right, boxing match.
Anyway,
All right, let's get it.
Well,
Let's
I
get
don't
a
know what that
poll.
was.
Let's get a poll going in Twitch chat right now.
I don't think we
Let's
need
get a
that.
let's get a poll in Twitch. Who would win, Hugo or Scrawny in a wrestling match?
Or if you're watching, they're trying to start drama. They're trying to tear us apart.
He's the one that said you had low T.
Don't let him. Actually, yeah. Fair enough.
Tauson goes down. They are missing a T at this stage, GamerLegion, as we will see another 5-on-4. G2 coming back to life here, boys. After that Hunter round at the back of Emo, they've had a nice injection.
4 out of the last
Of
5.
life.
3 on the trot.
Not bad. They are back. They are cooking.
All right, well, it's always nice when you get to walk over an eco. Now they got the guns, a man advantage. Utah a little bit light on and still not grouped up.
And for audio listeners, I see you in the chat. Yes, there is a game going on. Last of the group stages here. Second stage, G2 versus GamerLegion. First map, picked by GamerLegion, currently 4-4. First map of the best of 3. We have Nuke and Ancient coming up next. Hope you're enjoying your drive home, or your shift at work,
Or the laundry that you're doing right
or
now.
the laundry. Whatever you're up to, we're here for you, and we do see you complaining in chat, so we got you.
Score is 4-4, but over towards B, we're about to have a 4v2, and Malbs is low. This could get out of control quite quickly.
Fast through this smoke. That Molly's not going to stop him. They smoke it and jump right through. Snacks gets his spam, and it gets nowhere.
2 HEs and a smoke to work with for the post plan on the T side. Nah, he ain't crazy.
There was a flash for Hunter available. They won't use it. They're going to wait for the flank from Monacy, and then G2 are going to go as a unit here in this 4v4. This is an awkward angle, and Snacks just walks into it. Re-smoke for PR is so deep. They have to go through that, and he catches them on the bloom. Beautiful kills for PR. Might have won this round unless Monacy has something to say. He better say it.
Nice nade.
He better say it with his chest. Grenade lands. It won't get a kill. PR looking for another one over the coffins. Rez has his back covered. Monacy can do nothing about this young player. 17 17 years of age. He teaches Monacy tricks in this round. 5 up for GamerLegion.
I'll say this much, at least they went for a retake. And
Yeah,
probably
true.
at their detriment,
I
right? They
respect
still
that.
can buy. They gave the retake a go. I like the fact that we see the smoke getting used towards coffins instead of CT. They block that choke point and they just lock them down, force the decision for Hunter. Tries to play ahead on the timing. Rez and PR, the aim combo that's been brought into this team for 2025, putting on a show. And you win one more of those, and you will break the finances at G2.
Well,
They had that man advantage for like 50 seconds. Yeah, well,
Ooh,
setup
Malbs is a tilter. That's what is so clear.
that setup was dog. It was. Why are you
Yeah.
playing? What, like, when you have the man advantage, what's the worst thing that can happen on B? You get full executed against. If you're playing 1-1, one out CT side, one towards site,
Yep.
well then your site player is going to be completely cut off. And your site player was the low HP player. He was very low. So you should play 2 site or both play CT and decide if you're going to retake as a team and use that number advantage on the retake. I'm normally not that critical. I just felt
oh,
like
I liked
Josh
it.
and
Yeah, it was
Yanko there for a
accurate.
second.
Very accurate.
Dog is a strong word.
Dog tier setup.
Woof woof.
Kind of a stray, not, you know,
Not a thoroughbred.
not a prize-winning hound.
I will say just quickly before we have any action that the Twitch chat thinks you would win the wrestling match, Hugo.
I appreciate everyone supporting me. I'd like to let you know I'll share my winnings.
We'll be starting a Twitter campaign. We've got our team working on some graphics.
Never actually signed up for this.
I think this is a wrap.
A wrap as in it's over, or a wrap on the arch side?
Hugo, kick it off.
Oh, or a wrap as in
That's
melodic.
It's a good bit.
Oh, okay.
Harry would do great. I'm just going to cuss around instead.
Why
30
don't you?
seconds
Missed the
on
library
this
side.
wrap. It's all rolled up in a bit of pitter.
Okay. Taking the
Oh,
wrap.
miss Molly,
Step
miss
further.
Smoke. Oh, goal.
He got to swing
Oh.
and win. Hunter gets 2. Heavy Dog gets none. They fall
Hang
in.
on.
Oh no, not another John.
No.
2v5 immediately
No.
into a 2v2. It comes crumbling
plant,
down.
they got a plant, 10
seconds. The bomb picked from the pit.
Huge
They put
smoke.
it in. Ooh, picked before the smoke blooms. And he
get the bomb down,
fakes it.
Chief.
You got to stick this time. They could come running through it. They're going to get a lot of space. He's got a chance on the headshot box.
Grenades away.
Already in the sight. That was your opportunity. But a bit of an experience and they come running for the
Nade?
kill. The nade's unnecessary.
The fake
What's the
was
nade gonna
too.
do?
The fake was unnecessary as well.
The nade?
I guess he thinks they're running in, but he still had a chance. If he doesn't throw the nade, he can go straight for the first kill, play the cover. That's still a really nice try for GamerLegion, dropping in out of apps last second. I know it's not it's not a real 2v5, right? Because
Sure.
they traded, but like
yeah. I
there
know
were
what you
5 alive, and then there were 2 alive, and then the 2 made it a 2v2, and then they lost. So it's a pretty good try.
Keep your nades away in the clutches, boys.
Yeah.
I think the issue in that round was nades from top to bottom for GamerLegion. They missed the library smoke. What, 2 players survived there for G2? Second timeout called. Ash with the opportunity to try and change the discourse going into the halftime break. We've got 2 rounds left. 7-5 available for either team. 6-6 another option. And that's it. Those are your 2 possible score outcomes.
Has to go one way or the other. And it starts here with the force buy from GamerLegion. They are all in.
You win this, G2 have no money for the final round. They have a loss bonus
So-
of 1,400.
It's all to play for.
This is essentially for 7-5 if you're GamerLegion.
They've dropped the smoke at half wall on the T side here. Will they use it? Doesn't look to be the case. Receiving one at T steps. Removes vision. Grenades being exchanged. They pop one open to see if the CT's a scaled down banana.
Does feel like they want to go B though. PR's passively dealing with any A pushes. He's not going for halls or boiler control early. So it feels like they might want to wait for the initial exchange of banana utility and then explode over towards B. I think they're okay with you having the space, G2. I don't think that's too much of a concern. They drop a long smoke. They fake some steps. They force a 2-man rotation. It's an easy lineup for everybody at home.
And smoothly.
And then they go back to B.
Here we go then.
Yeah.
This could be 2 in the bag if G2 can get this one over the line. It's Malbs. Jump spotting for any info. He's got his utility behind him. I assume he has another smoke and spawn.
Here we go. Oh, he's dinked. They're going to run him down.
Oh, he's not playing safe. He's playing a sandbox. He's committing to the
take
fight.
one,
He only
though.
takes one. One's not enough.
It's not, but
One's
you're
objectively not enough.
Better than zero, Hugo. You can't deny that.
1,500 next round. Do you even go for the free
He
fall?
could have gotten out and went to smoke. Instead, he drops the smoke on sandbags.
Decision making a little
crazy.
bit off there.
He doesn't fall back. He could have fallen back. Even
Honestly,
with the
could
damage.
flush them in, Hugo.
They're going to try. I mean, you're risking your economy on this round, and even now, Heavy God's nowhere near this position. I think if a kill doesn't come quickly, if you lose this first fight and you can't trade, you've got to give it up. G2 making their mind in the moment. 3 up from the library coffin side, moving into this crossfire. It's a big open kill for Snacks, but he's going to get put down. That beckons him in. That baits him into what is already a lost round. Surely they're starting to fall. They clear the corner. It's all Tauson back in Banana. The Odyssey off it. Oh, he gets pulled off the bomb, and that's enough for GamerLegion. The kill doesn't matter. He'll die with the orb.
Oh, that is...
GamerLegion not only win the round, they take G2's economy with them.
Oh, such a heartbreaking moment. It was looking so promising. Snacks getting the opener. The retake was looking like it was going their way. And then Tauson, 2 versus 1, takes down the diffuser, knocks him off the bomb. At that point, time was on his side. Great work. This is how you play in these sort of clutches.
I mean, the 4v3 there, that just baits you. Oh, that just baits you into losing the round, man. I've seen that happen so many times on the B-bomb site.
Couldn't have gone better for them in that regard.
And the mouse thing, Chad, I'm not crazy, am I? He should just back up.
I think because he got dinked, it rocked him, and he
changes his mind, does it?
Well, I don't know. We obviously, oh, they're just into A. They're in A.
Full speed ahead.
They're in A.
Two,
Heavy God's here.
Only Heavy God. He's not got a lot to do.
All right.
Yeah. No.
Start the rap.
Well, yep, start wrapping it up.
7-5.
Start the rap.
Get the music going, production.
Yeah.
This one is cooked. No kit. Really nice pace change called.
Oh, hang on. Stop the music.
Ash called him one of the best Inferno T-side callers in the world. Right now, he's showing a great half. 3v2.
And Q.
And any moment now. Malbs, good damage, but he needs to finish his meal. Hunter follows up. There was a chance for a mere moment, but missed shots, and that's all it's going to be. What ifs for G2 on GamerLegion's map pick. They sit pretty on the T side.
They're looking flustered, Harry. It must be time for a tactical timeout.
Yeah, it's time for a quick reset and a refuel.
Take a dive into the ocean. I'm gonna swim towards the sun. I'm scared of nothing, quickly becoming contender for the number one. A force to break. That's a risk I'm ready to take. Glorious and made to man's new lies. Never to be undone. Everywhere I see the clear skies. Never to be undone. My motivation stops for nothing, and I know I'll never be a no one. I'm ever rising, uncompromising. You're gonna see a smoking gun.
That's saucy.
That's creamy. Hey, did somebody call me? No.
Give me some of that.
As he turns it, nice headshot.
In the blue corner, it will now be GamerLegion. In the slightly yellowish corner, G2 will take to the attack.
Oh, I see what you're doing.
Yeah.
T-side color. Why do they go from blue and red to blue and yellow? It's iconic, the blue and red.
Yeah, I don't know.
I hate it.
Have a chat to Valve about that one.
That's not the first thing on my list I'll have a chat about, but...
Well, I have an improvement for you, Fred. You stop being fucking ill, yeah?
That stuff now. That stuff right now. Do that stuff though? I'm fucking farming these noobs.
Okay.
I'm farming these noobs.
He does have 12 kills.
12 and 8, coughing in
He
a
might be
mask.
ill, but he's also sick.
Yeah.
It's his hometown as well. He should have home field advantage.
True.
Come on, bud.
Illest in
Well,
the
he is doing
building.
well. He's got 12 and 8. He's doing all right.
Doing great.
Yeah, he's doing very good.
It's all just a bit of friendly banter from Ash.
He's doing very well.
Here we go, Rez. Got the flash setup. Got Tauson baiting for you.
Which one's Scooby?
Oh, Rez is
This
going to
is-
get baited in here.
Rez is going to get multiple kills. They are available. That's awkward. Oh, they turned. They were so ready for that
Down he
setup.
goes.
That's actually great.
5 on 3, though. We do know what this means for G2.
No, different beast here on the B bomb side. There is no worry. CTR dinked out. Going to run in. I actually meant that one though.
Okay.
That is.
Yeah,
fine.
you're probably
That is
right.
fine.
Yeah, I can't even see a way.
Can't lose this round.
Double Julies on the retake, not ideal.
Modesty just looked away as PR started to waltz up. And PR, he's sharp.
He really is.
They're not going for it. They're going to save their Kevlar.
Save the Kevlar on Julies.
I don't know what ZTR's saving. His stats line, I suppose.
Wow, it's not saving it. It's just not making it worse. It's fine though. It's fine.
Everything's
Pissed around.
fine.
Pissed around.
All right, G2. Let's go. Give us a game.
Back in.
The best work with the
Okay.
Julies there.
Speed wobbles, we call that.
Better than that before.
Name all of the Scooby gang. Henry, go.
Daphne.
Valma.
Shaggy.
Is it Valma?
Velma.
Velma.
Knee.
Is Daphne even one? I think I'm thinking of Daphne's one.
yeah.
Okay.
No, don't.
The blonde, handsome one. What's his name?
Same as Rez.
Freddie? Frederick?
Just Fred.
Fred? And then Shaggy, Scooby, obviously.
Of course.
And then the
think
little,
that's it.
what's the little pup called?
A little pup.
Oh
The little one, Scrappy. He's called, right?
Scrappy Doo.
I just remember the main cast. I wasn't
Scrappy
asking.
Doo definitely exists.
I wasn't asking
He
for
does
any
have
of the
any rights.
fledgling.
Fledgling.
Boys,
What?
look what Tauson's brought out.
Oh, the
Swag 7.
big Clunk clunk.
If he does it half wall banana, he is that guy from everyone's face at Pugs.
Yeah, he's me.
Oh, he's totally going to do it.
Waiting for that molly. He's got the smoke.
Because the thing is, he sits at half wall, gets the first, and then he can even jump half wall and get the second.
Oh, you
It's-
always have to jump after the first.
And it's just, it upsets me every time that it works.
Oh, it's just powerful.
All right, odds on.
Pretty good.
Pretty good odds.
Pretty good odds. He's going to get one. He's almost got one.
Scoops.
Jinkies.
Jinkies. That's how I was going to say.
He would have got away with it too if it wasn't for those pesky Molotovs.
It's true.
Nice.
That's another Scooby-Doo reference, anyone wondering?
Oh, I just heard Heavy got call that from the other side of the room. Went, "Boo, boo, boo, boo."
On Nessie should be able to mow them down here. Hunter chimes in as well.
Don't know that one.
Force flat. And that should be all she wrote. Should, being the operative word here.
I'd agree.
You never know with these kids.
Oh no, the bomb's going to come back because they've got the sight. They don't know about
Dink,
PR.
we'll take it.
It's a lot of damage.
Dead
from
now.
Stacks, yeah.
Take the dink.
He doesn't know, so it's actually very fine.
Rare appearance in the MP5 as well.
Heavy God tends to buy that a bit, doesn't he?
He does enjoy it.
It's like the MP7 but worse.
It is, yeah, objectively.
It sounds good though.
It is cool sounding, yeah. Can't deny that. Back in our day, Chad,
It's the only SMG you'd use.
only SU round 2, Hugo
It
used
was
to buy the
literally
MP5.
the only SMG that you would buy.
Every second round, you wouldn't get Famous. That wasn't used at all. And you just get an MP5.
When was this? In the
1.6.
Source in 1.6, yeah.
70s or 18s?
1999.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was 2.
Good of you to join us though. But yeah, it was 1.6 was Glock, USP, Deagle. They were the only pistols you used. There was more, but you never used the dual Berettas. The compact, which is essentially the P250 today.
Yep, there was a 5.7 as well, right?
I believe so.
I think so, yeah, there was. It was like, maybe not called the 5.7, there was a variation of it. Also not used. Galil, not used.
Well, in
sometimes
1.6, I think you'd use the Galil and the FAMAS because of the burst fire and the FAMAS in 1.6.
FAMAS, yeah,
deadly.
burst fire was wild.
But then the SMG was only the MP5, nothing else. Then it was I think the Scout was very rare. It wasn't anything like CSGO or CS2. The AWP, and that was it. Like, AK and M4. And that was all you'd have.
Simpler times. Happier times in a way.
In a way, Hugo was only 2.
Little did he know.
He'd be fighting Scrawny one day. The show match for the Austin Major.
EPL.
Yeah, well, that was the email was about, Henry, that I got before. It was going to be Hugo versus Scrawny, the Austin Major.
Sign the contract.
That's the main event.
Sign the deal. Make it happen.
$100 million deal.
No, that's Jason.
Oh, true. $100 million man.
He'd just be the announcer.
Run it back. The shotgun is here. ZTR, what you got? Nothing. Not much more than Tauson did. Arguably less.
Yeah, arguably.
Are G2 doing it? Feels like it. I know we've not really had the gun rounds.
Hold on to your horses.
Okay, I will.
It's
rein them
very
back in.
early, isn't it?
True. But you got to buy low, sell high, Chad. G2 were at an all-time low in that first half.
Buy now.
But G2 are a bit of a meme coin.
They wouldn't, would they?
Henry, why? You can't do it like every round. No, they wouldn't.
sow the seed.
They would not. They shan't. They will. Nay.
But they're not meant to win this one. Are you talking about... Oh, no, wait. Sorry.
He's talking about GT throwing against pistols.
I understand.
Henry, you can't do it every bloody round.
Oh, he can.
If you do, one of them's going to hit.
Sure.
If anything, I think he should.
No, it's a good bit, but like, no. Let's be a little realistic.
Fine.
This was...
Have it your way.
I will. Mag is out for snacks, making
loves
that
it.
money. I do love. God,
He did get the triple kill with the auto
blows
shotgun.
the smoke. Real crazy. Is he going to keep it? Surely keep it.
I was going to die.
Oh, take one. Yeah. Oh.
Hugo, I haven't seen... You're a bit of a Zeus man yourself. We don't see
Yeah.
the Zeus in pro play these days. No one's really bringing it out.
It's not really that good. I
They
feel
nerfed it a bit, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Range on it, right?
recently, it's not been that good.
You'd think someone would have a cheeky
Clear
go with it,
stuff,
though.
man. People just clear stuff better.
That's true as well. People do clear stuff very well these days.
And it's also kind of with the way that people AD nowadays, you Zeus and you miss because
Into the jiggle, yeah.
And you know, if you're not reacting quick enough, it's a lost art form. It used to be good. I feel like it's fallen off.
I thought they also changed the spread, right, of the Zeus?
Yeah, it's like the cone got smaller, or narrower.
Yeah, it definitely feels worse. You can like move fast with it, but that's not really, you're not running Zeusing people.
They're feigning banana control, and I think they're going to be heading over towards A quite swiftly here, telling by the bomb on the back of Monacy over towards second mid. We have a duel that's ready and raring to go. PR will use the nade from his teammate to peek out. Second timing, and
Ooh,
it's
nice
good.
shot. Pulls his knife immediately. Kind of a PR classic I'm learning in this game. But it's fine. He was getting away.
Down towards A. We're talking arch. We're talking library. Flashes. Deployed in a huge
terrible.
gap in the smoke. It's going to lead them to their
CT smoke.
demise.
The CT smoke, in fairness, that's what they wanted. Baited G2 in, and they walk right into the trap. Look at PR back in pit. Personal record.
PR's my go.
3 kills. Monacy is quick, as you know.
Dead.
19 and 6, by the way. Don't know how that happened, but he is dead. And energy high as GamerLegion level out with their first CT round.
A lot of work to do here. A lot of money accumulated for G2. 8-8 in this first map of play. Blunders out the way already for G2.
Well,
should be fine from this point on.
8-8. There's no more.
nothing can go wrong from this point forward, huh?
Got him out of the way early.
Well, both
They're done in the
teams
first round.
with full buys. ZTR with the weakest weapon into this round. It's an MP9, but AWP out for Monacy. This time more of a default. Not going to be so direct towards A. Helps to take the banana control. Has the support network. Just watch the monitors on the outer rim.
That will do.
Thank you, sir. That nade will do too. So opener goes against the G2 Esports.
This is a kill for Slend all day long.
Oh, shame PR.
Take the damage.
He shot early on the first player. And so Spray going a little off on the second, does damage. Meanwhile, GamerLegion making an active move, it looks like. 3 on long, gonna have to push. You can't sit here forever. They start to clear middle for info. That G2 mid smoke poses a question. Are they up? Are they in short? Tauson's about to get the answer. Good block on the B side for Tauson. Maybe a bit early, but he's very worried about being alone. He still has a resmoke, so it's perfectly fine to be anticipating G2 in this position. In fact, they are. Snax is coming through this. Util coming in. ZTI even has a T-molly available.
Okay, good. I was curious if they're going to transition in towards the site. They both should. This is what I was discussing earlier. So if it is an execute, they both can be able to fight site. Their biggest issue, and they're not to know, is that there are a lot of mollies left for G2 to lay the site with flames. So here it comes.
Tauson ready now. Can feel this one coming.
There's the exec.
Full commitment into the B bomb site. m0NESY to lead the charge. The flames are good. The flashes are potent. And they find the opening frag here. Did they check Emo though?
Oh, I don't think they are.
No time for this.
Oh, the bomb pulled and the spray is perfect.
Round.
6 seconds, that is it. Sax can't find the bomb in time. And they're going to try and just pepper shots in, but it doesn't matter. He has saved his gun.
Okay.
GamerLegion.
Is that Ash?
Yeah, I think he's trying to make up for his maybe sickly team right now.
A lot of people in chat asking why Rez is wearing a mask. Use your brains, lads. What do you think he's wearing one? Well, if you had to take an educated guess, maybe he's ill and he doesn't want to spread it around the studio and to his teammates and to everyone involved. That's
Being
probably why.
conscientious.
He feels fine as far as I'm aware. He just doesn't want to take the risk of making other people sick. That's it.
That's very
Not
nice
that
of
deep.
him. That's a nice
Very
thing to do.
courteous.
Just want to spit all over the room.
Exactly. Just use your brains before you type. Come on now.
Blob.
Oh, that Snax on the hero AK saved with m0NESY right behind him. Both those AKs
Oh, they're all dead.
just get slaughtered. Oh, through the smoke.
Disgusting.
Rush, you going to get any this round? Or
What's that?
you going to get any of them this round? Or
I mean, I'm on the Snax entry. I show the guy die.
1 out
you
of
see
4
it.
is not bad, I guess.
That one.
I'm so confused what happened that round.
A bit of a massacre through this smoke.
By the way, Hugo, have you noticed how Chad is always setting up fights for other people? Never sorts out fights that has himself in, apart from if it's against me.
I'm not the one who said you
I
had
wanna see
low
a Chatty
testosterone,
B.
Hugo. That was scrawny.
I want to see a Chatty B.
I've moved.
That's a Hank.
I've moved past it. You know. I don't think
He'd
about
be
it.
dragged back in.
Why would Henry and I be fighting?
I don't know.
even
You'll
think
set up
about
fights
you.
with everyone else.
You've been talking about fighting Henry for years. It's been
True.
3
I think we
years.
squashed it. We squashed it.
The beef is squashed.
Yeah.
The
didn't
beef is
know
still juicy and succulent.
I thought
It's ready to go. It's ready to be served right now. If you're up for it.
All right. Well, bloody hell. All right. Well,
Yeah, you're thunderstruck, aren't you?
yeah, I'm a bit worried now.
Yeah, phased you.
Yeah. Bit shook.
Sunlocked, some might say, Rush.
Yeah. Oh dear. All right.
Well, back in.
See ya.
Rush.
He tried to bring out the wooden spoon, but he's dealing with
Didn't
the
work, did
master.
it?
He's
Backfired.
dealing with the master.
He ended up with egg all over his face.
Like I'm in TeamSpeak right now. Bickering. Bunch of old men.
Young aha, Hugo.
Yeah, true. Wearing the jeans. of a
I'm
young
old.
man.
I'm old though. We'll admit that. I'm very old.
Just a couple of unks.
Yeah, I'm baby unk.
What am I?
Lil Unk.
Baby unk is you're just you're classic unk.
Classic.
You're original unk. You have got unk energy.
Oh.
Keep that.
That's a big boy nade.
Okay, G2, like, they need this round. This is their money on the line. This would be GamerLegion looking for 12 on the anti-eco. So, lock in, I guess. Got a pistol on Snax, you got Galils, you got enough nades. But GamerLegion aren't feeling threatened, and so they're playing triple B. That long smoke coming in from alt mid is not going to force any third rotation. They're going to stay in this setup right now. GamerLegion know it's coming. This is super split for G2. The spacing is terrible.
Easy.
Two guys in,
on.
one in sport.
Hang
There's
on.
the late trades. They got
Hang
the
on.
information. They use it wisely. Tauson gonna get spammed out of here. Heavy God hits his. And that's actually, look, the spacing was off, but G2 gathered the info with 2 players, and then they sent a second wave in to clean up.
Yeah, G2 might argue that the spacing was perfect.
Yeah, I guess you could. Maybe that was all by design.
It's all in the results, isn't it? Everything in life.
Do you think that's by design?
No,
that
I don't
spacing?
think so.
No?
I also agree with you. I didn't understand why Malbs was so far forward and the rest of them were so far behind. But yeah, and then
Worked.
I love it as
Well.
well when you lose 2 players and someone's like, oh, I'm just going to push the smoke and try and make a play, even though really I'd like it if you were trying to trade. But
It worked.
you know, As
Can't
mentioned,
argue
you
with the
can't
results.
argue it precisely. No
I've got
harm,
a
no
tweet
foul.
here, Chad, from
no.
Mr. Eric Flom.
Oh, no.
He's saying we didn't mention the TMP from 1.6 and Source.
Who was using the TMP?
I guess I remember it from some 1.6 Pro
Masters?
games. Yeah, like that sort of vibe. I remember it from some 1.6 Pro games. Maybe.
The TMP, for everybody, looked like the MP9 but had a
With
silencer on
silencer,
the end.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, Flom. Thanks for tuning in.
But Flom, if you do want to fight Henry at the Austin Major, let us
that's
know.
a
We
fight.
are trying to
Chad,
fill out a
that's a
card.
fight.
We're trying to fill out a
I
card.
did down.
Henry versus Flom, Scrawny versus Hugo.
Who are you fighting, Chad?
Well, no one.
You're
I'm
on the
I'm the
TRT.
commissioner.
Okay.
It's very convenient.
Very convenient, isn't it? One of the Vince McMahon.
I wouldn't go that far. Nice little double nade into Logs. Mondesi chipped down.
Honestly, 21-9, just statistically having a very strong game. Might be able to save them here. Malbs side by side on the entry, pathing up B. Let's get himself a kill. Tauson out of the round, top performer in the server joint. Hunter also having a far better game. Well, not joint, sorry. Top performer of his team, Hunter at 19 kills joint.
Yeah, it's true. He had that very impressive moment. He got going from his 3K from Emo.
Boys, if they go A
Yeah.
into PR,
Yeah.
they are about to get absolutely blasted.
The flank is coming in. The banana
Walloped, you could
clear.
say.
Oh, don't go too fast. That's very keen, and somehow it works out.
As Hunter not actually delivering the goods there, unfortunately.
Yeah,
Kind of had that one on the plate. Doesn't quite connect the dots.
Contact. Oh, through the smoke.
Slend is in trouble.
He
Oh,
doesn't
God.
know. He doesn't know, chat.
So dead.
Wait. I want the kill. And he gets it, and now they've got the B side.
And ZTR's on 7 HP, so he can't even contest it from Banana.
See Orb on low health.
Save.
It's perfect.
Save.
Yeah. It's a weird mid-round, but hey.
Surely they knew that gap was open. I guess they just didn't expect the last 3 players to be congregated and walk
They
through
walk
together.
through the
Yeah,
smoke.
fair.
Like, 3
fair.
guys walking the smoke, you're not going to read that necessarily.
Fair.
I actually can't blame you for that. I think it all kind of happens, Chad, because ZTR gets that kill.
Yeah, true. It forces their hand a little bit.
They
Otherwise,
realize,
they're
oh, he's
probably out
pushing,
wrapping.
so we're just going to
Exactly.
get fast flanked A if we go A.
B-bomb site feels a little bit weaker. They're able to pip the gap or thread the needle, as a Henry Greer would say.
It's a shame Sland is so loud on the rotation because both library and long arch were smoked. So either way, he's just giving them info on long. And so walking through the smoke was the perfect play for G2. Well called by
They get
Snacks.
to save, so that's a positive. We'll see what Rez is able to drop into the next round. ZTR will be the next as far as highest cash is concerned, so it's 1900.
So you can drop an M4
Yeah, and then ZTR could drop an MP9.
or a FAMAS.
True.
1900, I believe now. Was it 1950? I think it might be
1950.
I think it's 1950.
100. No.
Oh,
Is it 100?
Was it 2050 after before? Or was
it was 2250 before.
I don't know. Why don't we check
300
the
off.
wiki?
God,
I think it's 1900 now or 1950. I'm actually not sure. I've confused myself. Let us know.
1950 and it was 2250 is what my brain says. I'm going to trust it. Might be wrong.
Oh, Scrawny's in the chat. Hello, Hugo. Scrawny calling.
1950.
Put the gloves on, buddy.
I don't see it.
Scrawny, CG, Connor go.
All right, here we go.
He's in the chat.
I never started this for the record. I didn't
he
want to
doesn't
start
see
this.
it.
Well, I don't know.
He's not seeing it that way.
You
Chad's
said
set up a
some
lot of
things, you
fights.
guys.
He's not
Hold
seeing
up.
it that
You
way.
said
I said I'd
something.
win. Look, you asked me if I'd win. I said I'd win. How can I not back myself?
But
Connor would say
the reason there's beef is because Connor said you had low test.
I didn't bring that up either. Again,
Henry did.
You're both trying to start shit. I want
It's
nothing
working. It is admittedly working.
And-
You have to admit that.
Not signed up for this. Not agreed to this.
But Scrawny, if
Would
you
win.
are willing to wrestle
You're awesome.
Hugo, we can arrange it.
All right, thank you. Glad to know. Thank you, Commissioner. Enough of
always
your jibber jabbing.
Hugo, why don't you just cast the game?
Yeah, that's a good idea. I've been trying to do that all day, actually. Been a bit out of my hands.
Big, it's surprising
large
they've slipped
hands.
through.
True, the large hands factor does come into the boxing discussion, to be fair.
Don't have gloves big enough for me, I think.
We'll get them custom made. Don't you worry about that.
Phew.
So,
Trying to bait the banana and then have them play for info top middle. But GamerLegion have decided to play a very passive CT setup at the moment. You can see Slen jiggling on Arch, PR over towards Pit, and, well, he's joined by Rez. If we take a look at the B setup, you can see that, oh, a missed smoke is a bit of a boo-boo. So this is a weak fake. Weak fake.
They've cleared it. They now know. You talk about PR and Pit. We didn't get to see it. Now's our chance. Molly lands. Trying to find a safe pocket. Slend.
Nice nade.
Good nade. And he can't get the kill, but we still wait for PR in the pit.
Here he is.
Finishing what he started. Still the bait and switch of Rez. They have no idea. The time is out. And that is the clock. That is the round. ZTR on rotation. It's perfect for GamerLegion.
PR's the guy. His aim is sharp. He's on point. These young guns, these heavy hitters. He's big Fred.
Money's actually okay. It's just Malbs has 2K. It's all right.
There's a Galil in the mix. Malbs, I think, surely he gets a rifle, right, guys?
Launder's in the chat.
Snacks, give Malbs. Well, actually, they both got 10 kills, so maybe not. Maybe they send Malbs in.
We've got a star-studded cast. We've got Dinko, Launders, Scrawny.
Scrawny, the big three, they call them.
The holy trinity of Counter-Strike are blessing us with their presence.
Gentlemen.
Oh, Miss Molly by the CTs there, it appears.
He does hate that though, Mo.
The Glorfin into A quickly.
They really are. Lovely opening kill. Heavy God finds his 9th.
Oh!
Should be a freebie for Malbs. Makes a meal of it, but still gets the kill.
This feels worse for the CTs, Henry, if they lose everything.
Yep. This is desperate times, and it technically calls for a desperate measure. They've gone for the gamble stack on A. They'll save if there's no further action, and we're going to B, so they will save.
Chat is suggesting Launders v Sponge.
The commissioner doesn't get in the ring, mate.
And actually, I think
now
that
you're
sounds
getting,
like a really interesting
now we're getting this. There would be a similar weight class.
Co-sign this one.
I would say, in terms of on paper, it would be a good fight.
Chad's been hitting the gym. Launders is kind of a long-time gym goer. I think they would match up on the weight class.
Yeah.
What discipline?
Jiu-jitsu.
Ooh.
I haven't done any jiu-jitsu.
Well, neither has he, so I think you're fine.
Fair fight, really.
All right, well, this one can't go wrong, can it? Rez on A, ZTR over towards B. I think we're going to find ourselves tied up 11-11 with the CTs in a bit of a tough spot.
You notice how quick he moved away from that one, Henry? All the other
it
fights, it was a 2-minute bit, there was some back and forth, there was some banter. Didn't really acknowledge it. Asked a question, changed the subject. It's a nice move. I respect the tactic.
I'm just capping off. Now we're into the hunt, and then after the hunt, we'll see what the finances are like, because GL won't have many options.
It's true. It's an important part of the game, Hugo. He's got to respect the game.
Of course, the save. Got to talk about the save. ZTR
got to
down in the pit. Wow, Rez got a kill. ZTR's still here. Oh my god, someone's getting it. Oh, he got another kill.
Okay, it is actually.
It is important that they have these
important
guns.
at this stage. Down he goes. The save.
Oh,
It's
no
no
guns.
And Ash, she's not liking that.
G2 are here late in the game with 11 rounds with all the damage.
You can see the thing that Ash is hoping for there is one of the players hits tab, so he can just look at the financial situation. They're going to call the third of 3 tactical timeouts. And this is the biggest decision that they'll have to make all game long. Because next round you only get 1900 as the loss bonus. So even if you decided in this one you weren't going to force, next round not everybody will have enough for a full buy, but it will be better. It'll be MP9s with U2 and then maybe 3 M4s with nades as well. So they're going to talk this one through. Key round for G2 to win in this elimination series for our audio-only listeners.
A lot of them in chats right now.
I think Launders would have the reach over me in boxing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you've got the heart of a fighter, Chad. I don't think he's got that.
Could I request a boxing match as opposed to jiu-jitsu?
Yes. If you want to do boxing, I'll co-sign
I know
that.
nothing about jiu-jitsu, so I don't want to get into that.
Okay.
Well, here we go, lads. We're about to get things back underway, and this is the biggest and most important round. It's about to transpire. It's an aggressive play from Rez down middle. This could be necessary knockout blow, a flash, a fight, a push from Rez. He got stuck in towards the chicken pit. He's lost in the sauce.
This is a full buy. This is what everything is for right now.
Look at Rez. Look at this.
They've spent every single penny and they have to get the result. It's on Rez.
Oh, baby.
Nice and passive, taking it slow.
They read this like a book.
Round of utmost importance. And that gun is in no man's land, quite literally in the trenches.
Was that meant to be the play from Rez, or did he fall into the pit and then decide, well, I didn't get to use the flash, so I'm just going to try and make a different play?
Might have been making the best of a bad situation, and this situation's getting worse. I think you got to gamble. You got to go 5 on a site, and you got to hope it's the right site. PR reclearing middle to add some confidence. But if he dies here, it might beckon G2 in. No armor. He had to drop the gun, so that might be it. G2, 12 rounds looking very likely.
I just thought of a great boxing match.
Okay.
Maui versus Machine.
Ooh.
Similar stocky build.
Okay.
I feel like that would be one for the age.
Alex taller though. Like, does that?
True.
Is
I think
that
Maui's got him
true?
on endurance, though.
Maui is strong.
Maui's got him on
very strong.
strength.
Yeah.
Alex has got him on height. I think it'd be a great matchup.
That could be a lot
It's a
of fun.
mismatch for sure, but
an exciting one. Sometimes those are the best.
I'd pay to watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
And that's what this is all about.
Jason versus Steel, maybe?
No.
No way?
No.
And Jason would eat him for dinner?
Yeah,
I think so.
I think so.
Really?
Right now, definitely.
Yeah, true.
I'd pay a lot of money for Jason versus Anders.
Oh my God. How would that work?
Such a mismatch.
Andy's got like 6 inches on him and about 100 pounds.
I'm just telling you, Henry, what I want to see.
Exactly. You have a rage, Henry.
Okay.
Rage.
If they hunt everything away, GamerLegion, they're already in trouble, but they're in bigger trouble. They're maybe even grounded.
The trouble is already large, palpable. And Tauson holding this gun. This 3K is not looking
Not happening.
easy here. It's not happening, right? Surely. Smoke actually going to give him a bit of room. Oh, he gets a repeat off this. They see him. Monacy. Oh, he knows all the tricks in the book. There's the cover. Monacy, a beautiful hunt there. Getting those kills is so impactful at this point in the game. 12-11.
Oh.
Nice save.
I love that from Heaven.
And they've got absolutely nothing.
It's the perfect moment too. You haven't really done it all game.
True.
You've waited until you know they have a 1900 loss bonus, and you've just gone in there with the gut punch. You've gone, how do you like the way
boxing
this one
reference there.
tastes?
It's true. It's perfect at this stage. One more round would do it. A recovery of sorts of a G2. Some disastrous moments for them, but now in the pole position to take the first map of Inferno. Bear in mind the pick of GamerLegion as well.
Yeah.
Oh.
This has been a bloody hard game, I'll say.
It has.
The G2 are in a position and should be winning this game. Big props to them because they were down and out. They threw a couple rounds in that first half. That pistol was an abomination.
I am glad that you bring that up, Hugo, because that's important, seeing as what they're up against for the final round of play. A round that you feel when you're fully strapped with AKs, you've held onto a lot of utility, you're working on the map control slowly, that somehow, some way, magic works against you.
It's been a game where no one's been able to control the economy consistently, and now late in the game, G2 have put themselves in a position to end it off the back of economy.
Doesn't look great, does it? Pistols and one SMG for the top frag at Tauson. And a B finish. A little bit of a fake thrown over towards A, courtesy of Heavy God. Throws a smoke down towards Arch. Trying to hold the players at bay. It's working out nicely. 2 players defending. It's the MP9 and the 5-7 of ZTR.
Just should be no hope.
Good smoke. Buy some time here. Time needs to be on their side.
They're going to need the smoke. They're going to go on an early timing. That molly burns the boost, and he's caught in the open. That might be it, folks. G2 on GamerLegion's map pick, running into the site, and I think this one is all locked up. There should be no saving this situation. The curtain calls in this first map.
Is there anything left, Chad? Is it all over?
I don't even see a way. Maybe a smoke for Banana, a flash, a go. I hope that you catch a crazy timing. 5-7 short. They're all going to go in through coffins. Oh, change your mind there from Slen. Smoke off Banana, flash, go. This is it.
One final opportunity. One last chance. Odds stacked against them. Maubs seals the deal. Surely there's nothing left here. One more kill will do it. And G2 steal Inferno away from GamerLegion. They were down. They were looking weak. But they find some form towards the end and find themselves a 13-11 scoreline.
But all right, I see everyone standing by, idly waiting for this to get going. Well, good news, you don't have to wait any longer. GamerLegion versus G2. Glorpov's on the line. Monacy straight into the top site, but all the glory belongs to Hunter and Malbs. The round is already over.
They were not set up for that in the slightest. 3 ramp on the pistol, and the A player not even looking at Hut.
Boys, just hold on to your Kevlar. Why do they all do this?
Oh, hang on.
Unless.
A couple of kills does make you a bit of money. For
Actually,
Everyone's
G2
a critic
did
till you start
lose
winning.
a 2v5.
3v5, that's even better odds, they say. Slend. Oh, he gets domed, man.
And why don't they just save the
They really could have.
Moneshi's shining bright, though, in the pistol. 2 from him. After the dud openings, they were found by others.
Slend went... Sorry.
No, go on.
I thought that was the end of the sentence.
Yeah,
Slend went 6 and 18 last map. throwing that out there. Kind of went under the radar, and then
hindsight Andy over here.
No, I'm just pointing at a score. Hindsight what? He just got headshot. He had a horrible last game. He disconnected from the server straight away. He's probably having
a bad time.
Bad time, chat.
Come on, Slend. If you can't do it, no one can. Slend.
He's our man.
If he can't do it, we already did that bit.
Yeah.
Oh, ZTR's down here. And ZTR's dead. But Pete.
Oh, what?
Okay, that's a juicy looking double.
2 kills.
He could win this round.
He had no right to do that. Heavy God, though. Heavy Glorp in the hut gets his 1.
He has got armor. Oh, trying to find the bomb.
He stepped. Oh, wanna see. Oh my God, Galil will win.
Here's going to ace this round. I've called it right here, right now.
If he can't do it, no one can. Bomb control. Hunter late. Heavy God. Oh, getting flanked down the vent. The timing could be good for him, though. Oh, he's just turned around.
Oh, dear.
Tauson with the back shot.
Messy.
Hunter hunting.
It's good because that was fully accidental.
Yep. Oh, and he's saving, or he wanted to. Now he's tempted back in. Now he's
something you can do about that, by the way, Harry.
What?
If it was accidental.
Oh yeah.
This is done.
Premature rejection down at the lower site. That's PR for you. Stop that B play. GamerLegion get on the board early.
Yeah, let's think throughout this map what PR could be standing for. Probably that.
Well, they've pleasantly restored their finances going forward.
Pretty risky, if you ask me, on that force buy, but GamerLegion, it pays off.
Well, it's a promising round to get the second map underway.
Pistol redacted after the force buy win.
Petulance rejected. And problems resolved if they win this one.
Yeah. Now Snack's going to get on trying to cool back into this. Now that the poles were reamed. Nope. Heavy God straight out into the top side. Nice for him.
Oh, that's ugly.
Comes Tauson.
Don't need that smoke that badly. It's going to cost you your life.
Well, this one's still pretty realistic.
Yeah, flank is fast.
Barely a problem, really, as ZTR clotheslines him through the hut.
Oh, the random noise, baits in the back, and Heavy God. Oh, dude, wrong weapon! Wrong key!
Poor reception in the top site for G2.
Oh.
As GamerLegion answer back, they will stick the landing on that conversions. Pretty round put forward.
These G2 puppies are rumbled now.
Piecing rounds back to back.
Well, this one politely resembles a partial investment of an AK-47 in the hands of Monarchip. Everybody else to be operating with those Glocks. That's pretty rough around the edges.
All right, now they use ZTR.
0 things really for ZTR.
Nice. Didn't think he'd actually do it, but...
He's looking to zone the territory with his team. Oh, that's the T, not an R. Zone the region.
I'll allow it,
yeah. Anyway.
Entry for the AK. That's something here in this round.
Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. They're going to get a one... Oh, there's rotation coming.
Caught it Nexa, I think. Oh! Wow. Okay, Monacy. Could he really do it? On the hero gun? 3 entries, hut double ramp, and now they slink back. Not charging this site. Letting GamerLegion overthink this.
Proper rotate though. Slend already down. PR starting to move around and join him. Oh, zone taken.
My God.
Reluctantly, Slend forced back.
Been clinical round from Monacy, hasn't it? Hero
Monacy on for the ace with the hero gun.
I don't think he's going to get it. PR's not going to give this one a look in whatsoever.
Insane.
He is pretty responsible like that.
You win. You win. You both win.
We could do this all day.
Yeah.
I know you could.
Easy.
That's the worry.
You're not enjoying this public reception?
That's good.
The chat, those shots from Monacy were pretty radical.
Thanks for joining, Rush. How's your laundry going, mate?
Taking out the dryer. I think we're good.
What cycle did you do?
Dampness. Whatever you did. I just copied.
On the dryer?
Snap
Extra
40.
dry.
What did you do on the laundry, though?
I did the quick 20-minute.
Yeah, that's all you need.
I'm a quick kind of guy.
Tournament tournament operations. They were like, oh, you know, do this one. It's an hour and 40 minutes. I'm like, whoa, what do I need to wash for an hour and 40 minutes for? Just underwear and socks.
Yeah, what did they do?
I don't know.
Is it that dirty?
Maybe a heavy load.
Heavy God. PR.
Any more? Monashi. Rush, give me a Monashi.
Monashi. Shine him.
Shine him, shine him, shine him.
Monash. Everybody ask me.
Insane round for Monashi. 4 kills, all caught by Rush as well. Headshots galore.
The first one was death, but whatever.
Yeah,
Rush, you should be celebrated.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
4 kills with the AK. And
All in one mag as well.
Yeah.
0T reloads.
One man, one mag.
Do you know what that's what it stands for? It stands for, right? 0T rounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, is that actually what it stands for?
Well, it's what he put on his
Yeah,
sticker,
but that was
so-
because it became a meme after he got 0T.
I'm pretty
rounds.
sure.
I think
probably.
VTR.
Probably is. Check his real name, but I'm doubtful. Probably is.
Well, if his name is Zeta, it's over for you, bro.
That starts with an X, so don't worry.
All right.
Eric Gustafsson, I'll take it. I think I'm in the clear for now.
It's going to be the saved M4, 3 MP9s, and a scout in the hands of Slender Jim. Or Slender Hendry, we'll call him.
Slender Man was right there.
We did that before, and people didn't like it last season very much.
Yes, they nearly got us cancelled. If you remember.
Really?
Well, it didn't at all, but one guy was upset about it.
Okay, well, we'll stay away from that.
Yeah, and you know how we get one guide around here.
One guy does get to any guy.
One guy.
Nertz is in the playoffs. The only guy.
Honestly, coming a lot.
Honestly, Motor Mouth, let's see what they've got up their sleeve. It's looking like a top side play.
Backside Molly, hot roof Molly.
Everybody asking me. Shine him. Util in. No hit immediately on the back of it. But this is very convincing. It's certainly got the attention of GamerLegion, and that seems to be G2's whole plan.
2 players down on B already, though.
Nice gamble, but they're not in the site, Chad. So getting early kills isn't really a possibility. These are positions that G2 will remain aware of in the window, in the door. So Mutil comes out. Backside taken, the rafters. Good routing for Heavy God. He's got a nice post-bomb position. Just got to get that bomb down now. It's on the site, but Hunter's not in a hurry. Drops in. Oh, God, there's no... Okay, good. Double door plant after that entry on ZTR. Cover is fine. Tauson knows he can't really do a thing. Should...
Safe. Oh, dear. Now, this is a miserable little slew of rounds that have come forth for GamerLegion.
Yeah.
The Glorping Loyalists are finding themselves in hot water, as some would say. Likely to see them take an eco off the back of this, just behind these saved guns, and then get into a rifle round in the following.
I mean, you know, this is
The story
a rough
of a girl.
start. No. This is a rough start for GamerLegion. They're a team with resilience, as they demonstrate from frequently having to come back from 0-2 down. But that's going to have to show off in spades today. They've had wins over Saw, Tyloo. But this might be revenge for G2. Because he's a Tyloo player. It's revenge for G.
Oh.
Revenge for
The best ones are the ones that you have to explain.
No, you did have to
Exactly.
explain
I had
that.
to backtrack
I didn't get
it. Hugo
I could
was
tell you were
looking
doing
so
a bit.
blank-faced.
Yeah, you were doing a bit. I just didn't get it. It's good.
Flashes for Tauson for this fight. There's one, and he's going to push, and a jumping MP9, one and traded.
It's a nice idea for Tauson. You like the gumption to make a play like that, but it's not gone well. Monacy bites down hard out in the yard.
Monacy ain't missing the playoffs, boys. Why were we worried? Monacy does not miss the playoffs. He is here.
Who was worried?
I don't know. Everyone said GamerLegion, they were going to win this game today. That's what I heard.
Before we came into this, like when we were in the break, I said this is going to be the last map
Oh
of
yeah,
the
I
group
mean
stages.
before the day.
Bring
Before
the
day.
energy, boy.
He's brought the energy to the first map. He's brought the form to the second map. He's won them that Eco AK round. He's showing aura right now. He ain't missing those playoffs.
GamerLegion could have won map number 1. I
Definitely
think
could have.
if this has gone the distance, which it still could, to Ancient, it'd be a very curious conversation.
But I like what I'm seeing out of m0NESY. Visually, verbally, in-game. Oh, good dodge on the flash. That actually blinded the secret player. The spam will be fine. G2 stopped that cross. Or rather, GamerLegion stopped G2 from crossing.
The boosters are hard clear if Henry takes contact first. Does Henry activate sec? Well, he can't activate now.
Henry locked out. ZTR on top. They don't clear it. Oh, he takes it very
It's
early,
tough.
though.
It is tough.
Could have held it for a second, but...
One's a guarantee.
Yeah, they're
One
up
in
a
the
man.
hand is worth 2 in the bush.
That's true. The flank could be worth all 3.
Well, G2 are going like a lizard drink it right now.
Ooh. Clean.
Yep, made away.
Honestly, could grab him, but he's snuck away.
Shadow advantage.
Oh, I love this push. He knows they're preoccupied with finding Tauson on this flank. Hunter's gone to the roof, which might net something. And Tauson's right below him. Oh my god, Tauson kills his teammate, or Rez does in the door. Hunter looked at him. Hunter looked at him. I think someone called it, but he couldn't find that last player.
A bit of that today. Matt just had a couple of those moments
This
in
is
our
a
previous series.
messy round.
Big up for GamerLegion, though. Sticking the landing on this. Things could have got weird. Felt like ZTR was on for more, but some nice proactive moves thus far from Tauson on that backstab. Recognizing his room out in the yard.
I think it was Mal's probably commenting that right there that you said, Hugo. You saw a lot of communication out of him there in the final moments of the round. But can buy back in. Spam damage done. Tauson put down quite low. 40 points of health. Snacks as being a lurky boy in through the smoke. What pathing does he look for? He's found his way onto the other side. Do they want to lob out? No, he just swings. He's just swinging. There's a lot to worry about here for poor Snacksy boy. One in the heavens, one over towards hell. And his own Molotov. They heard him.
Yeah, they do know now.
They know, but...
It's the tag and the molly less than ideal. It's only a matter of time. Still, the attention focused on Snacks allows Malps to trade.
Oh, slant head-to-heavy m0NESY comes up for the Hungarian. 4v3, GamerLegion. Losing control of the A side. They've cleared the lobby, but they've missed Heavy God in the hut. He's still hiding here. Bomb can get taken and split on this A side. That main smoke will waste a bit of time. Heavy God now knows because of the smoke.
Ooh, barrel.
Nearby. Rez fed to the Wolves. 3-on-3. Got to see an aggressive move here, and Slendy's making it happen, but A has been uncovered. They walked the main smoke. G2 going to get a quick plant.
If Heavy God just tucks in here, he has a kill. Oof, okay, so still worrying about having to assist his teammates. Molly towards heaven. Now the bomb can go down.
Needs to focus the flank.
Really needed that to come through. If it does, GamerLegion might never get to a point to actually begin this retake. Instead, now they've got a bit of leverage over Hut. They've pushed up to the door, trying to secure this route for PR up through the vent.
Yeah.
Alb's iced out, and it's all eyes on Hunter.
Ooh.
In the end, though, PR does more in that post plant than G2 were able to.
It's a very back and forth game right now, though.
I just felt very uncomfortable for G2
And
in that
overly
post
so.
plant. Yeah.
I feel like Heavy God coming in towards A when they already had 2 players in the side. I don't quite understand why he was necessary.
Okay, if they had no Molotov for Heaven, I would have understood it, but they did. And so it's like, oh, you were just kind of surplus to requirement.
They gave them nothing, themselves nothing to work with, essentially. So a curious conversation to be had.
When bombs planted, you're 3 players almost inside. Like, that's rough.
I guess the mystery of the unknown was the problem there. Taz calls a tactical timeout, a conversation to be had. Heavy God could buy in with an AK, the same to be said for Hunter. Galil's are possible for Malbs and m0NESY. If they want to facilitate an AWP, that's a possibility too. So what do these conversations net them? Well, so far, no buys being made. And as I say that, the first purchase comes through. Hunter into the AK, Galil for AK for Heavy God, Galil for m0NESY, Tech9, and Util for Snacks. Interesting that this is the map choice of G2. So far, this hasn't really played out like high-level nuke meta, I wouldn't say. It's been a little bit kookier, but let's see if they're able to start showing us a little bit more of the normal moves and grooves. Initial smoke wall thrown, and you can see here, thanks to Rushdie, the cache of smoke's being left for a second wall, second wave. Tauson gets down the vent, so he can deal with that yard cross to secret quite swiftly. Slen breaks the smoke, tries to catch any information he can, but still, it's not completely clear. If Tauson wants to get a flash and poke his head up, sure, that'll be fine. That'll really inform them, because right now, G2, 5 players over towards lobby, essentially. Snax is outside to throw this second wall, but we know there's going to be no follow-through.
They're dedicating a lot to this, though, with the secret control, 2 outside players and the main player looking.
They've just got the info now, right?
Yeah, but now you got to run. Slen's calling for support. They're already past his scope. He gets a shot off. Can he get out? He's so blind. He couldn't move. And muscle no scope is ridiculous.
Well done.
More than he bargained for. Double kill on the ramp sends G2 back upper.
Weirdly, though, he's been so successful that he's stopped them from going lower, and that is almost what GamerLegion were more set up for here. 2 players down at lower, leave Rez alone on the top side. And that's rough for Rez. Oh. Suffering from success, GamerLegion there. So now PR and Tauson 2v3.
I think it's glad they're able to, I'm glad that G2 are able to make that decision after the ramp fights and still be able to pivot, right? You'd hate to see them just stay committed and run down towards B. It's good that the comms are flowing, and there's been some conversation around Monacy sitting in the middle as well. You know, if you guys have...
Everybody asking me, why Monacy sat in middle?
Well, this is something we've had conversations about a lot over the years. It's pretty standard, to be honest, that the AWPer could play the central position on the desk setup, because you can see the most screens from that position. So one of the reasons that you might want to do it, well, they're going to get this kill on the exit. Tauson. All right, well, he gets 2. That's good damage. But you're having the AWPer in the middle, right? He gets to kind of see where the action is, where to rotate to. And I would imagine that this team is still trying to work out how they want to truly function. So Nico would have brought a lot to this team in terms of the way that he would organize them in certain rounds or mid-rounds. Now, the success that they had previously, it's hard to feel that. Even though Monacy is a very, very good player, he's still getting his reps at the very, very highest level, but he is the one who has the most experience other than your Snaxes and your Hunters. But he's a playmaker for the team. Malb's taking over Nico's spots and positions. He's got a lot to learn and has a big job that he's having a tough time dealing with early. We're into A. Everyone's blind. And everyone's dead. Round over.
No, I think it's an interesting conversation. And I think actually it's like even in that moment from the other day where G2 played versus Na'Vi and they lose that 3v1 and like it's Malbs making that call, right? It's like an example of those awkward learning moments where, you know, you're in a role, take it over for a guy with a tremendous amount of control, right? And kind of responsibility in some of these rounds. And yeah, I think that is a pretty big learning process for Malbs.
Well, an MP9 and an AWP, it's not everybody's favorite weapons to be carrying through.
The AWP's juicy. The MP9, you know, it has its areas. It can be successful.
This is nice now. Up to 6 rounds on the T side, G2. Again, we've already touched on it once. We're going to touch on it again right now. We'll probably touch on it again at the end of the series. But just the fact that we could have this household name joining the rest of the teams we have at EPL for Season 21 in the playoffs already. Spirit, Vitality, Mongols, Mouse, Na'Vi, Liquid, Eternal Fire.
Oh, it's perfect.
You can't, like, it's best of 3 Swiss all the way through. We had upsets, but then teams are able to course correct. They make their way back in. They have plenty of opportunities. So as far as VRS and world rankings are concerned, obviously no FaZe. We know why they're not here. Elige trying to get his residency sorted now that he's in the European team. Falcons eliminated by Eternal Fire. Well, someone had to go down.
Stacked bracket. Oof.
Oh, what?
See ya.
Out. The defaulting has just been pretty perfect here for G2. Not much of a blemish on it. Even with missed smokes in this round, they're still going to be able to cross down secret. No information for GamerLegion on the full eco.
Yeah, I think it's really... I'm quite impressed with G2 that they've been able to put up a good T-side here in spite of some, you know, G2 blunders.
Sure.
They've still powered through.
With how Inferno
and it's like,
started, it was worrying.
I also think GamerLegion, what with them being a team and even an org, when you look at someone like Ash, who's so consistently punch above their weight, to me that always suggests tactically they've got to be doing something right, you know, and so on the back of that, I think this has always been a team with some good tactics, some good protocols in place. And right now, G2 is still finding success.
Snacks might get them both. Can't pivot into res in time, so an AK available, sure.
Yeah,
But Monacy wants his Eeks.
They're stopping it. No, he wants to stop the save. He doesn't want anything against him in that follow-up round.
Final round of the half coming up next.
Oh, there's the spot, and there's the shot. Monacy is a monster right now. 12 and 5.
What's
Just tapped him.
this thing people are typing?
Which thing?
Huntuao?
Huntua.
Oh, what's that?
Like Hoktua.
Oh, is that a meme?
In a way. It's kind of a way of life.
Kind of like Glorp, but not really.
It's kind of a way of life, Harry.
Okay. Well, I'm looking to live my best Hawk tour. Did I use it right?
Yeah. Perfect.
In a way.
This is it. This is the final chance saloon here for GamerLegion. CT side has been pretty lackluster. They've had some fast rounds thrown at them. They've had some painfully slow defaults that they've walked into, really. Some nice mid rounds for G2. And GamerLegion just looking for scraps. The nade on the smoke comes a little late. The call must be there that he can be lower, but Snacks just waits in the shadow, gives up the aim of the game. CTR walks in. Snacks has so much base, and it's all a big fake out right now. They can go ramp, they can hit A. GamerLegion reboosting heaven.
Yeah, quick move here.
Oh, Malbs would probably find this kill.
Goes looking for it. 2 players out there. One for Malbs. There is another. Oh, Tauson on an island. There is this collapse through Garage at least. Rez could play to contain, and he gets out with the kill on his Snacks.
Oh, like that.
Okay, risky hanging around up in the heavens, so backing out for PR. Setting up on this retake now. 2v2.
Got the kit. They've got a couple of nades just to section off some positions here, but this is the last chance, the last round of the half. Monacy, oh my god, he got triple thing through the box. He stands up into a headshot. Hunter 1v1. They're out, but he's probably blind off that perfect flash. PR still wins the round, and GamerLegion have scraps at the end of the half. 5 on the CT side of Nuke as PR closes with a big 3K.
what a feeling it would be for G2 to move into these playoffs. That is what they're on the verge of right now in this second half. G2, pole position, 1 map away, playoffs secured. This is what a feeling. This song released late 60s, early 70s, when Rez was the IEM Oakland MVP.
What a time to be alive, boys, let me tell you.
Glory days.
Oh,
good old days.
Cross. Did a glorious return from Slend.
He has
10 kills so far in the series.
He has come back. Not in a big way. Not in a great way.
Not in a notable way at all.
Not having his day here, Chad.
But he is in the server.
Got to show up. Clock in, 9 to 5.
Part of the job.
Look, GamerLegion is sick. Let's throw that out there.
And Slend sings that song. He goes, oh, what a feeling.
Oh, what a day.
4 and 8. Rough go at it here. Across the entire series. Oh, PR. Oh. So flashed, but into the killing box they go. They're getting spammed through the doors. Oh, and it will be G2 pulling up. Angry death slam from Monacy, but the round secured.
I think it's a happy slam. He got 3 kills. He stayed alive. He won the round. I think it's a slam of energy, a slam of eagerness, a slam of the playoffs to come for Monacy, showing how much it means to him. And yeah, this is a G2 that have had their woes, had their troubles at the start of the year, grouped back in Katowice. A new roster, teething issues, trying to come through right now, and Monacy leads the charge into a 3K.
It was a happy death slam.
Yeah, he did it on the first pistol round as well, where he got 2 kills. So it's about bringing the energy, right? I think there's a clear intensity that needs to be brought to a match like this. This is, as the graphic says, do or die. But really, you want to play in the playoffs. You want to play against the other best teams.
You'd rather be doing the doing than the dying.
It's a better option. Okay, A pop on good timing. Mouse has to watch out. Good spray, but they're coming in main as well. There's a Mac 10 right behind him. He didn't play. Off the reload, he lost the chance. Maybe he can grab it later. Mouse does fall, but so do the rest of GamerLegion. They don't get those entries. They don't get that space. They may not get the playoffs here as G2 shut his force right down. 4 rounds.
That force comes from the circumstances, you know, a lot on the line. And now running out of time to course correct. It's looking to go double digits for G2.
Indeed. Just going to be a couple of deagles to carry in if you're GamerLegion.
I do want to throw that caveat out again. I don't know. You know, like, they wouldn't take it. I'm going to give it to them. They said, look, we're sick. They are sick. You know, they're wearing masks. There's coughing going on. They're not feeling great. They said it wouldn't affect them. They said it's the same game. It's the same day. It doesn't matter. I'm going to give them that caveat. I think it's showing. I think they're looking worn out right now. Not as inspired. The calls may be there, but some days just don't hit.
I think it's fair that you're doing that from our perspective. I like the mentality, though, that they...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, how did that happen?
That went flying. Oh, that went bouncing under. There's nothing you can do. There's no way to get that back.
Free smoke. Look at him.
Free smoke. Oh, damn.
That really hurts.
Yeah, so, like, they're not going to take it, and yeah, you make a good point, Chad. They
can't. Just about the mentality.
Mentally, they can't look at it that way, but I'm going to give them that caveat because I think it's perfectly reasonable.
Graceful.
I have an example, right? When I would see the Vitality guys in Shanghai, Major was on, and they'd been there for like a month or whatever.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, how you guys going? How's China? And they're like, we love China. And they were doing it, they weren't like letting, but it was so that they wouldn't let, like, the thought of, man, we've been here for over a month, you know, it's a long grind. They'd only played a few matches. They'd only played, because they were winning all the games. They'd only played so few games for the whole time they'd been there.
Sure.
So it was just reinforcing or making sure they kept to a positive mindset, which can be a difference maker, for sure. Yeah. You don't want to have your players bitching and moaning like, oh, I'm sick, I don't feel very good, or this is bad. Just, hey, everyone's going to deal with it. Let's do what we can. Oh, and yes, we can. Malbs with a double up. And it's heavy on third.
He didn't see. He looked right at him. I swear he saw him. But no.
Does this get weird at all?
Oh.
He can... Oh.
How weird does it not get?
Time's the problem.
Yeah, time is the issue.
Very not weird.
Tauson, no time. Hunter hungry.
Oh my god, he hit him.
All right, it's double digits.
Smoke on me if you want. I can do Navi later. But you guys can search first. Fuck, the smoke went out of the map.
That's
Well handled.
surprisingly
Yeah.
composed.
Yeah.
Yep.
I would have not sounded like that.
No.
Oh, yeah. Acceptance.
I would have said, well, even the game doesn't want us to win, boys. It's over. The smoke rolled out the map. Can you believe it? Can the fences come down a couple more pixels? Please, Valve. Give us something.
Put a bollard there.
Oh, Malb's straight across to Secret,
Yeah,
so this
they
is going to be
don't
so
know.
much info.
Oh, no.
On the A hit as well. Oh, but he might not swing, so they don't necessarily have that info yet. It's still very quiet. He can call that. They're going to watch their
Coming in.
spots. Stacks?
In. PR past him, and they've exploded through the hut. Now, Hunter did cross paths.
I don't know about him, though.
Ships
Really
in the
fast,
night.
yeah.
Oh, but Tauson.
Nice check.
Not about ships, more like oxygen. Eyes fixed back to the lobby. Now Malb's burning in that molly. And Malb's running away. Save cool. G2 let this one go to the wayside.
I have to blow some bubbles now and just hold on to these guns.
Go on, Hugo. No, I didn't mean this.
You got a Bulgarian
Yeah.
player?
No, I got it. Oh,
Come on. This is a
You'd be
circus.
a dreamer if you
Yeah.
think that
Yeah.
they could
We're
win
nailing
this
all
round.
of these right now.
you're owning it, guys.
There's more.
There is more.
Famously, there's more.
Don't need to give them all the airtime.
I don't know.
I know the one you're thinking of.
Who am I thinking of?
I know.
Who are you thinking of?
I don't know.
Important
He knows. I didn't
round.
have anyone else. I
Okay.
was done with the bit.
I was pretty empty too.
Important round for GamerLegion.
Yeah, that's safe to say. I mean, they all are at this point. Not true. But a timeout called in. Ash getting involved. But I mean, he's going to have to work miracles, is Ash. And even there, the rest of the team would have to believe in them. Lagging behind for GamerLegion. This is the buy that makes or breaks a comeback. G2 swept aside. Some clean entries out in the top, but you don't imagine that gap is going to present itself again. m0NESY also brings that AWP out into the field now.
Ooh, I don't expect Malbs to do the secret cross like he just did again, though, so it should be a different look on the CT setup. Exactly the same way the round opened.
All right, there you go. Second time is the charm for m0NESY.
They're going to get the bomb across, or at least they could. Rez,
he's trying.
Down, and he made it.
Oh,
ZTR weren't so lucky.
Yeah.
He was just a backup. Well, now they've got two down. What do you do with this?
Zero trades, really?
Hard to
Honestly,
trade the
even
smoke
holding
shot.
on, yeah. Waiting for them to cross back out of secret. He has just peeled off the angle right as they look to make a move. Smoking his way, gonna blow it open. But early on that nade, they've waited for it.
Puffs his chest out with that pre-shot. Just to let him know.
Oh, flash me into main.
Oh god, he might get peeked. Timing, flash lands, Malbs just shoots forward and still takes his kill. Tauson going to try cross, using the smoke from the nade to cover the shot, but the smoke fading. m0NESY hits his as he goes back on the angle.
Straight back to taking L's right now.
They're looking lost, man.
2400 as the loss bonus into the next. PL will be able to drop an AK. Slender will be able to buy himself. Tauson can buy himself as well. So there is another buy available, but this is 11. And that's assuming that PR doesn't lose this. Trying to save over towards T-Roof at the moment.
Dude, it just feels like everything's going so disastrously. You know, you make a play for secret,
Yeah,
you lose two players getting to secret when you cross with 4. That's half the guys that made it there. And so the plan had to change for GamerLegion. The whole round lived and died on that yard fight. m0NESY too good.
I think it's still reassuring to see that G2 are making quick work of this and just being in full control. They had, as we said, nice pace, you know, some fast rounds on that T side, still worked well on defaults, forced a lot of aggressive moves out of GamerLegion, walked into their crosshairs. Now they're just locking down every area of the map. Sure, they got caught on an A-pop where Hunter played through a smoke and sold his team for nothing, but otherwise it's been a really good half for G2. They've been looking solid. So I think that's a reassuring look to close out their final game to get to the playoffs. It's just going to take 2 more rounds.
First time watching G2, there's still 20 rounds left on this game. Let's go.
Show me.
PR, then drop, will make it down. Doesn't make a sound as he dodges the ground, does slide down that ladder. Monacy attempting a risky move. It's Heavy God. Big transfer. That is gnarly. That 3K comes from nowhere. Aggression through the lobby. Bomb found. Huge from the Heavy God.
And he had Vent the whole time to kill rotations, but they never even came through. No one needed to drop when Heavy God locked out the ramp like that. The rotate even comes in from lobby. Hunter in the back line. And PR has to come back up the ladder and try and force a clutch, a 1v3. This guy's good, don't get me wrong. But the odds ever against him. Got to wait this smoke, and there's another behind it.
Most of his kills have been in clutches for PR, but this would be a whole other level. 1v3, they're all around the bomb. He finds Hunter first.
2 nades, that's info.
Left, he knows they're both here. Malbs takes a wide swing, and they will finish the job that Heavy God started.
Just loving this energy from Monacy, all map really.
You take a look at the teams that these 2 squads have beaten at EPL, and I'd say maybe the best name that's been beaten out of all of them is Pain. Really? So that is quite telling.
It's going to be a different beast than when you hit the playoffs with the teams you mentioned. Chad, remind us of those teams in the playoffs.
Oh, we got ourselves a Spirit of Vitality, Mongols, Mouse, Na'Vi, Liquid Eternal Fire, and whoever wins this one. But that's why I wanted to kind of reiterate the point you had just made. It's good that G2 can deal with this. It's the big boys that we're having to worry about. They do get a day off tomorrow before they likely get underway. They're either playing on Thursday or Friday. That's when we got the quarterfinals. Semis on Saturday, grand final Sunday, best of 5. This is looking like it, boys.
Yeah, 4 kills away from those playoffs secured. Heavy God. Another chance at the transfer, but it's Manesi, nearly 20 kills deep, making his way in towards ladder.
Maniacal.
Hunter fast down and lower. Trap sprung. GamerLegion walk right into it. Hunter's trap tearing through the GamerLegion ranks. PR and Rez left up in this all alone. Bomb planted in the safety of that smoke, but that will dissipate. Someone has to be the difference maker here. Room lent towards this control. Malbs spotted, but not dealt with yet. 1 HP still in the round. Will Malbs be the one that got away into the crossfire? They line up for Rez. PR still in this, and a missed shot from Monacy. Can't hit the no-scope. Will the second time around. And now Bomb planted open for the right-hand side of Ramp, but the nade comes in. Rez with a big clutch. Keeps GamerLegion in this for 1 more round.
Huge 4K for Rez. It's a bit of a mess coming out the window, both trying to find the sight guy. No one looking towards the ramp. But still, GamerLegion, it's a mountain to climb. They've not got their gear on. 5 rounds in a row needed.
It might be 2 more rounds. Because at the moment...
Yeah, broke RG2.
Yeah, and with the 1900 into the next, it's still going to be touch and go for certain players, but it'll be definitely a better buy than this. So just trying to maximize the guns in G2. We've got 2 USPs. Heavy got on a P250, 5.7 for Malbs, and dual Berettas. I see people buy dual Berettas on the the half buys.
I never get it. I do not get it.
What are you doing, bro? Buy a P250.
Well, if Hunter wins this round, I will redact it.
Yeah, if. And if he doesn't, every time I ever see anybody buy dual Berettas,
we get to call it out. That's fair. That's fair, Hunter. You're playing for all dual Berettas buyers.
It's just on these rounds, not pistol rounds.
No, yeah, pistols, it's good.
Right now, this is... Don't get me started. Invest the extra $200. Get yourself one of these. Oh, maybe not.
Well, this one's going to be swept under the rug by GamerLegion.
Unless Monacy, down towards the lower side, with the USP in his hands, is about to take them all down.
Or
Most likely, he shoots a bullet, maybe gets a dink, or gets his head ripped off by Rez.
Yeah.
Yeah, but have faith in Huntua.
With those dual Berettas.
Tua guns.
Better than one, in theory.
Dual Beretta Tuas.
Oh, that's why. There we go.
First kill comes in for Hunter.
All right, I think he's redeemed all
He
dual
could have
Berettas
done that with a
bias.
P250.
But he made it look cooler, Chad. He fired 2 guns at once.
Now, if you could double up with any pistol, now we cooking.
Okay. I'll take 2
Double
Deagles.
5.7.
Thank you very much.
Oh, imagine.
Double
Imagine
5.7s would be
Deagles.
worse than running into an M4.
Yeah, actually would be.
Which would be so cooked.
Imagine 2 Deagles, the body shot potential. Even if you don't hit the headshot, you're going to just waste them.
R8 in one hand, Deag in the other.
Oh, you're crossing now. You're mixing it up.
Crossing the streams.
Yeah.
Never do that.
Good
Goes
time.
Busters.
4 rounds, and oh, we got the G2 buy, Chad. That rifle round might be a 3 for 1. What a discount.
Ooh.
Someone brought their coupon to Nuke.
Hold up a second. Didn't the Falcons game go wrong exactly like this?
Oh, because they
Us two?
lost to...
Yes, a buy very similar to this one right now.
Interesting, that's a good point. It was the MP9 pistol buy.
It was double eco territory for EF. They took an eco, and then they took a partial, and they won the partial.
This will not be expected. I think you're definitely expecting a buy right now if you're GamerLegion. They're going to go outside. That is a good remedy to the close range weaponry. Malbs in main. Monacy spotting outside. He won't overcommit here. He's saving for Orb. He doesn't even have Kevlar on his Deagle.
Fair. I'm just seeing more of this propaganda in Twitch chat of people like doubling down on, but the in-game leader has literally only ever sat in the middle. It's like, what, did you start watching Counter-Strike yesterday, bro? Like, Orcs have sat in the middle quite... Oh, here it is. That's exactly how I started with the EF. I started something else, and it happened. Now it's happening again.
Okay. Eliminated Falcons. Could it eliminate GamerLegion from contention, from the tournament?
Okay, that's a really nice pickup for ZTR at least. Stopping them continuing to get aggressive in the lobby.
But they saw the
clearing
bomb
the
going
yard.
out.
Yeah, there was info with that. G2 have called a bit of a gamble. Snacks, the flash. Calls 2 down a lower.
Quickly. Unsurprisingly.
Living up to the name, he's already here.
It's a good gamble. Snacks needs to bait Monacy. Yes, I just said that. Got Deagle, no armor, AK in the sight.
Oh, they're quiet on the approach, but eventually noise is going to be made.
Oh, the vent molly is immediately the sign that they're coming B. As soon as you hear that molly, you go, watch your B site. There it is, 20 seconds, here they go.
Snacks in the position, but spammed out. Monacy faces second. It doesn't live to tell the tale. It's only Malbs left in this 1v3.
Great recovery from GamerLegion. Walked into the stacked site in a 3v3.
They didn't read the script. They went off script.
Yeah.
All right, well, now it is going to be the fullest of buys. G2 are going to be very strong in this round. They have all the guns, all the util, everything they need.
Yeah, the buy was conservative out of G2. But now with GamerLegion, ad libs, that gap is closing. The buy comes in. And they've gone off script, Chad. We're now in uncharted territory.
I
The
did.
kit, sell a nade. It's not that deep.
They've never...
Snacks says 800.
Snacks could literally have bought.
Oh, that's straight trolling. I'm
Don't
sorry.
worry,
that
I'm
is-
sure this won't come back to
That is
haunt them immediately.
That is divine trolling. You have 800?
Let's see. Yeah, let's see. Who are we to judge? Maybe they win it instantly, all the
True,
kills are
true.
theirs, and then they're in the playoffs, and then, oh, you all look like fools.
The results are all that matter.
Let's see.
But on paper,
Let's see.
it's straight trolling.
Let's see how it pans out for them. Let's see if they live to regret it. G2.
Oh, it's so crazy.
Cash for the kit, didn't buy.
Ooh. They've ecoed 3 rounds. Oh, sorry, 2 rounds.
2 rounds.
They lost the buy. They've ecoed 2 rounds. This is their buy. Without this, GamerLegion legitimately make a case for it. Malbs on a huge cross kill. The nade lands. So G2, it's fine. Playoffs, 4 kills away. They don't need a kit. It's just not going to come down to that.
It was just a detail. That's all it ever was.
Oh, if they're going A hit, they are in trouble though. Like, look at the setup. We got Monacy and Heaven on quick rotate. We got 2 players in the site. This is the call. Unless they're faking like
I think they're going to pump A, fake ramp, and then go back to A because they still have this main player.
Yeah, Tauson will have to activate at some point.
Like, it's going to be telegraphed.
It's 25 seconds.
Oh, you can't fake.
really
You're
down
just
to the
going A.
wire.
You're just going A right here, right now.
In they go. High util. It's all been left to the top pop. There's no time for this. 12 seconds. Everything has to go right for GamerLegion. And this might end with a whimper. Time might decide it. Modesty puts a stop to the push, and it's all over. G2 lock in those playoffs. GamerLegion entrusted to the clock, and the clock comes back to haunt them. But we've got all the time in the world for G2 as they move into a stacked playoff round.
Wouldn't be surprised if the nerves got to them a little bit there, right? The fact that they do allow the clock to go down so low, they're down a player, the in-game leader trying to lead